The universe travels the path of entropy. The only way forward is chaos. What is up, YouTube? And hello. Welcome. 2021. It's the first. And we're doing it again. We're bringing it back. Maybe I should say we're starting it again, or this is the new thing? I don't know. I'm probably going to delete the old videos. What am I talking about? Well, the Chaos Daily. That's where I used to upload a video every single day. And I kind of stopped doing that 2 years ago when I got a new job and started driving trucks instead of what I want to do with my life. And yeah, that's a long story. I'm not going to get into it. Anyways, I used to do Chaos Daily. So every day I would just talk about what I've done throughout the day or whatever, stuff that I'd find, whatever. It's like a vlog type thing. And yeah, I want to bring it back because I don't know. I want to tell you guys what I get up to. I mean, I don't get out much. I literally do not leave the house. I live here in this place and that's it. This is my world and the internet. You guys. That's right. You are my friends. Cool. So, Chaos Daily is back. This is episode 1. First day. We're going to use a very special number convention. Chaos Daily will run throughout the year, which means by the end of the year, we should have Chaos Daily episode 365. Yes, right? Cool. So, Chaos Daily 2021 episode 1. Here we go. What have we been doing? Well, I stayed up late last night for the new year, and then started working on geared teeth profiles. Here, let me show you. So yeah, this is what I got up to last night. If you are new to the channel and you don't know what it is, what I do, well, for the most part, I do CAD design. I get a lot of people asking me if I did CAD design for a living. No, but yes, there was a phase many years ago where I used to do freelance CAD design online and doing a lot of work for different companies and stuff. And then I also did get a job here in Australia for a company that made shipping container pools, where they took a shipping container, they cut it in half, they flipped the side over, they put 2 fiberglass pool shells in it, and that became a pool, and they'd ship it off on the back of a truck to the customer. They wanted me to do some research and development and do some CAD design of their product and the framework and do cost analysis, stress analysis, all that fun stuff. So yes, I have worked as a CAD draftsman in the industry, but that's not why I do CAD. I do CAD because it's how I get my ideas out of my head into a format that can then be used to make something. And in this case, I'm working on a replica RC model airplane of the Draco, which was a short takeoff and landing aircraft built by Mike Patey. I'll put a link in the description to that playlist. It's pretty early days, but we're moving along quite nicely. So this is the power pack, the batteries, the motor, the gear reduction, and the variable pitch propeller system. All of this is going to get 3D printed on a resin printer, which I'm still busy organizing. I will make a video about that when that is on its way and all that. It's going to be amazing. So what did I get up to? Well, let's open this up and we'll have a look at this. I did all of the involute gear profiles for all of the teeth and all the gears. I had to redo it, and I had to do it by hand because in Inventor there is a geared profile thing mechanism. It generates it. You tell it what you want. It wouldn't make what I wanted, not exactly the right way. It wouldn't make this type of profile for this spur gear that's in the middle here, and it also doesn't make ring gears, inverted gears. It doesn't do them. So I had to do it manually and work it all out myself. That was fun. That took 3 hours, and then it was 2 a.m. and I was like, you know what, bugger it, I'll just keep working. So I kept working. I finished off the front of the faux jet turbine casing thing that's going to hold everything. There's a bearing mount in there, and there's another bearing there. I'm going to do some mounting and stuff. It's all coming together. I have a plan for how that's going to go, from how it's all going to fit together now. All the mechanism and everything, and bolty, screwy, pointy things. Well, it's all done in my head. Just need to do it now. What else? Let's have a chat about what I want to have done, or what I would like to achieve this year. Brand new year. We've got everything ahead of us. The sky's the limit. Let's do what we want. We're already working on the Draco project. That's a given. We're going to complete that to whenever it's done, right? Whatever that outcome might be. I also have a couple of other project ideas. So I want to do another RC aircraft design, a simpler one that'll be for both resin printing and FDM printing, and I'll be able to put those files up for sale. I'm thinking about putting the files for this up for sale, but I'm going to do the next video on the Draco project explaining why that's not such a good idea. Even though you're interested and you would love to have your own Draco, you might not realize just what's involved. I also have a really cool project idea that I want to do for my mum. Now, my mum does a lot of the cleaning and stuff, and I help out around the house. But she has these battery-powered vacuum cleaners. You know, it's like a Dyson, the mini compact things. I want to build one from scratch, design it up, 3D print it, buy the parts, make my own thing. Yeah, that would be cool. A DIY, homemade Dyson-type vacuum cleaner thing. I think that'd be cool. Put those parts for sale online. That'd be interesting. What are the projects? We have a number of projects that are going to be related to the Draco build. So as we start getting into actually building the Draco, the projects going to be involved are getting the printer set up. So when I get my printer, I'm also going to need a curing station. I'm also going to need a wash station. So getting all the stations and all the equipment set up to do that job properly, because resin printing is not as simple as plastic printing. It is simple in the fact that when you print, there's less that can go wrong, and you can get away with a lot more intricate and detailed printing, but there is a process and a method that you have to follow so that you don't get everything covered in resin and stickiness everywhere. That's bad. We're not going to have that. So in the corner over there, here, I have a couple of these big plastic tubs, and I'm going to convert one of them to be my wash station. That's going to have a couple of wash baths and then storage for the IPA and stuff. And then the other one I'm going to convert into a curing station with these UV LEDs and stuff in it, with a turntable and all custom made switches, dials, everything. So that's going to be a video project on its own. It's getting all the stuff set up for the printer. So that'll be a few episodes of a printer setup project. Another project that I was thinking of doing is related to the Draco. So when we build the Draco's variable pitch prop assembly, before I go putting it on the plane and going to go and try and fly it, I want some actual numbers. I want to know if that thing is producing thrust, because I'm making my own props, my own variable pitch propeller, hub assembly. I'm using my own gear reduction design system on the motor, so I need to validate and test these things, which means I need a test stand. So that's another project we're going to work on. We're going to build a DIY thrust control test stand so that I can test not only this big 20-inch prop that's going on the Draco, but also working on future projects like EDFs, custom-built EDFs, stuff like that. Having a thrust stand with a data output with an Arduino or something, we'll work it out. So I can get both thrust values, RPM values. My dad and me are also talking about putting some vibration sensors in it, so we can actually do balance calibration, calibrating the balance on different things. That is a really fun and interesting project that we're going to be getting into as well. So all up, that's a good start for the year. We finished the Draco project, vacuum cleaner from my mum, thrust stand, resin printing curing station setup thing. What am I also missing? Oh, and another RC plane project that we can do so that everybody can build their own Chaos airplane. We'll see. So yeah, I think that we'll leave it there for this episode. We don't want to make it too long. That's what these Chaos dailies are supposed to be. Just a quick short go over what my plans are, what I'm thinking, let you guys know what's going on. If you're still watching, thank you for watching. If you've not liked or subscribed, do that please. That really does help out. And go check out my Patreon if you can. You guys are awesome. I love my patrons. They're amazing. And yeah, I've been Chaos. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.
And a special thank you to all my patrons that help support the channel. If you would also like to support the channel, there's a link in the description.